RAD podcast is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Hi and welcome again, second attempt, at this week's edition of the RAD podcast, Random Ask Discussion. Joining me this week we have Adam Cox.
Hello.
And the one that we thought wasn't going to make it this week, but has, Xander.
Hello.
How are you feeling, mate? You much better?
Yeah, getting there.
He had a serious case of the man flu, everybody. Serious case of the man flu.
Bad migraine.
Here's me thinking that Scottish people were hard.
Fuck you.
It's all that caber tossing, all them logs that you've been throwing out the front of your car to slow it down. That's the problem. Just warn yourself out.
Is that what it is? I'll have to stop.
Actually, you're going to have to get a car with conventional brakes. What's that, Coxy?
He's standing in the rain in his boxes too much.
That's all we've had for the past few days as well.
We've just got the rain today, actually, funny enough. And I'm now, I can say I am in the podding shed. You know, it's supposed to be thunderstorms, but we've got fuck all again. You know, in that lightning rod that was apparently podcasting. Oh god. But yeah, apparently now Xander is skipping. So, we're having all sorts of technical difficulties tonight.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Skype's being an arse at the minute, basically. So I don't know how we're going to get back through this, I don't know.
Wherever you're sitting at the moment, it's perfect.
Yeah, but Xander also says skipping as well.
I'm skipping.
Yeah. You've typed in skipping anyway.
Sweet.
Yeah, so who is actually skipping? This is going really well, this.
It is.
Fuck's sake, I thought I had a decent setup and everything.
You're skipping.
What a Mickey Mouse organisation we are, eh?
Aye. But yeah, Coxy, how have you been?
Yeah, not bad. I've been ill for the past week still.
Not Scottishman with a headache ill, though.
Well, I'm a quarter Scottish, so probably, yeah.
That's why, that just means that your immune system's only a quarter of the way good.
Yeah, probably.
Because Scottish people don't normally get ill.
Right, one sec. Thingy's telling me to turn down my volume a bit. Skype is.
It's not that bad. I think it's absolutely fine, personally.
I think it's perfect.
It's flagging up for me. Your speakers are too loud. Turn your volume down and move closer to the microphone.
Tell it to fuck off. It's absolutely fine. Fucking technology. Have you had a Skype update at all? Recently?
Yeah, I had one recently, apparently.
Well, apparently it could be Xander did mention before, it could be a Skype issue. Because there's another podcast that I listen to that I've actually said that they're having issues with Skype at the minute due to an update. So it could be that, basically. It could actually be just the fucking Skype updates fucked everything. So it could be that, potentially. But like I say, they're looking at it using a different medium to record their show. So maybe it could be, we may have to do that. We'll have to see. But it means we can't go live, unfortunately, if that's the case. Which fucking sucks, which is what I wanted. But hey ho.
Probably not on live now.
We are live now. We are live to the nation, to the world, in fact. Live on Spreaker. So, yes, we've been having technical difficulties in front of probably the one listeners that we've got at this moment in time. So, yes.
There there are other apps we can use as well instead of Skype. Since you have actually upgraded to Windows 7.
Yeah, we don't have. I don't have a XP laptop running this. The only reason I upgraded is because the Spreaker Studio isn't compatible with XP. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. But yeah, it's on the main run. I mean, actually, the system itself, the actual, the software is absolutely fine. It's just probably, it's just not playing nice today for some fucking reason. Don't know why. I mean, last show went off without a hitch, so maybe it was beginner's luck, possibly. But hey ho, maybe. So Xander, what have you been doing with yourself for the past couple of weeks? Because obviously we was meant to have done a podcast last week, but my scheduling was awesome last week. I forgot there was a parents' evening that I needed to go to, and it was been known for months, and I organised obviously to do a podcast on it because I'm an idiot.
I'm trying to remember now. Showing age. What have I done? I've pretty much been lost in Zelda Breath of the Wild.
You've been playing on the your Wii U, haven't you? That you've just recently partaken in.
Yeah, I got a Wii U and spent a fortune on the Wii U version of Zelda.
Yeah.
Honestly, for the price of that for one game that had been out for a few months, I felt like I was getting ripped off. But then you have to pay the Nintendo tax because no Nintendo games drop in price that much. And it's Nintendo's last ever game they're publishing for the Wii U. So that bumps up the price even more.
This is it. I mean, I had it was probably one of the last ones they released for the GameCube. It was was it Twilight Princess? It was one of the last ones that was released, at least that I'm aware of. And it obviously still today fetches a decent price, even on GameCube. So I understand where you're coming from, especially like the Wii U. But didn't the Wii U have very, very short shelf life?
Yeah, because it essentially bombed as a console, because it wasn't publicised as a new console. Everyone looked at it as an upgrade to the Wii.
Well, having the old controllers for it didn't help. For that, obviously for that the marketing side of things.
It's a good console. Don't get me wrong.
Fair, so I suppose I was tempted by a Wii U, but it's there's nothing grabbing me towards making me go towards that console.
I would wait till you find one real cheap, like I did.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to spend a fucking fortune on one. No way.
I found one real cheap, and it wasn't in the greatest condition. And the house I got it from was stinking, literally the worst house I've ever been to.
You're not been to mine, mate.
No, mate. You've showed me around yours before, but honestly, mate, this one was just awful.
Yeah, so
you should see Claire trying to write something on my PC.
That's how they spell it. It's a fucking store, you idiot.
Yeah, what about it?
The toy shop.
Oh, you want the toy shop?
Yes.
Hang on a minute. She's not giving you a brew, and she's on the podcast. This is strange.
Well, it's the middle child's birthday in 17th, so she's on the toy hunt.
In other words, she's panic buying.
Kind of. We've still got time. Up until the birthday, we've still got time.
No, she's panic buying. She's just organised.
The amount we've got is silly already. But
It's my boy.
The thing is, though, I had this conversation with my partner. It's like, why do people treat birthdays like a second fucking Christmas nowadays? I mean, the one that we have, one person that I know for a fact that they get at least £400 a year spent on them just for their birthday, and that's just presents. That's fucking insane, just for a birthday.
No, we're nowhere like that, mate. Literally, she's looking at Maui from the Moana movie,
Oh yes.
but is a singing, talking one. So essentially, it's The Rock,
Yeah.
but it's like half a meter tall.
So it's a fucking massive thing.
Yeah. So that's what she's looking at, and that's what she's showing me at the moment.
See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
But yeah, apart from playing Zelda, we haven't really done much this week. Oh, we've got a new fridge freezer, but that's about it.
Fair enough. Why not? Funny enough, I bought a new fridge freezer this week as well, actually. So, so it's one of them. Well, sort of like, you know, when you want one of them fancy American ones and can't afford it, so you stump for one with only one door and an ice and a water dispenser. It's one of those. So yeah, just yeah, funny. It's funny how I've no conversation about it whatsoever. We've both done the same thing on the same week. It's weird. What about you, Coxy? You been up to much?
So I think. I've worked a bit. I've done more work. I've not really done much this week, man. I had a lazy day today. I just listened to albums and play PlayStation.
Oh, fair enough. So it's your one day off that you get. Otherwise, other than that, it's hi ho, it's off to fucking work I go, 6 days a week.
I was meant to be off on Tuesday, and I woke up, I had a message from one of my old bosses, but he works at another attraction under the same company. And he said, "Oh, do you fancy helping me out and working at 4 o'clock today till whatever time, just helping out, doing some stuff?" I was like, "Well, yeah, it's extra hours, why not? Fuck it, whatever." I was like, "Here's my day off." But then my brother was like, "Do you want to go out for a walk somewhere? I've got one planned." So we did that. I was like, "I need to get back before 4 o'clock."
Yeah.
And then, so I managed to... We did the walk, it tried raining for a bit, so we packed it in, because we didn't really know where we were going. And so, yeah, today's been my first proper day off since... in about a week or so, I can't even remember.
The joys of Blackpool in the fucking season, where it's just constant work and nothing but...
Oh, it's about to get worse.
Yeah, the summer season's about to kick in proper in about a week and a bit, isn't it? You know, when it's 6-week holidays come in, it's just going to be fucking frantic.
Well, the problem is for Blackpool, it essentially turns into about 10 weeks, because we have the Scots off as well.
Yes, so we've got these extended, isn't it? So
yeah,
they're already here. So because I think they finish earlier than what we do, don't they? So
you best ask the Scot himself.
Yes, Xander, has your kid started their summer holidays yet?
Sadly, yes. They came off last weekend.
So they about 2 weeks ahead of us. So that sounds about right. So it's actually about 8 weeks, and then straight after that, it's the fucking Illuminations.
Yep.
So the Illuminations are only like 8 weeks away, which is scary when you think about it. Because I mean, how quick has this year gone?
Less than 8 weeks. I think it's about 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, which is fucking scary. It's like, how quick has this year gone? It felt like yesterday we had a conversation about the season starting, and it was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Soon we'll be having that conversation where, yes, the season's finished!
Thank God.
Thank God. We got the town back. Speaking of which, we'll move on to our first topic. Now, Xander, this probably won't be relevant to you too much, mate, but this segues nicely into it. And that is... What would... I've written it down, but I've written it down fucking awfully, so I'll rewrite the sentence. What would you change about Blackpool if you had the chance? I suppose, Andy, you could actually chip in on this if you want. But seeing as, Coxy's the most vocal about Blackpool, I'll say, Coxy, what would you change about Blackpool if you had the choice? Or
so that was really weird then.
I'd make it closer. Yeah, mate, your distortion sometimes runs rampant.
It went really rampant, and you came through really clear, and you just asked the actual question. It's like, what would you have changed from Blackpool?
Oh, that's a bit weird.
Really weird.
It seems to be recorded okay, though, so, we'll try.
No, I think it's purely a Skype issue.
Yeah, because I think it's the updates, which are basically, fucking us good style, so... But hey ho. But yes, if you can hear me okay, what would you change about Blackpool if you had the chance? And I'll start with Coxy.
The only answer you can really give to this is to make it a smouldering crater.
Make sure all the inhabitants are out, or hopefully,
Or most of them. Or some of them.
Most of them.
You have to just make a list.
Yeah, if you're not on the list, you're not getting out. It's like the opposite of being a fucking doorman.
Yeah.
If your name's not on the list, you're coming in. Boom.
I
See, I have one in my mind because it struck me while I was actually in the situation and was like, oh, this would be a fucking great idea. Shall I chime it off?
Yeah, because it might give me inspiration.
Yes, right. Well, I was walking down. What's is it? New Bonnie? Is it Bonnie Street? The one at the back of where the Sea Life Centre is and what have you. I think it's Bonnie Street.
Bonnie Street Market.
Yeah, near there. Yeah, it was down there. I was walking down there, and I came across a big group of holiday makers. Now, when I say they're doing the holiday maker shuffle, do you know what I mean?
They're all stood like they're fucking line dancing.
Yeah, they're line dancing and they're walking extremely slowly for no apparent reason. Bear in mind, this is one road off the back of the promenade, and all you're looking at is what can I describe as the slum of Blackpool. There's not exactly anything to look at. And they're just walking extremely slowly. And obviously, you can't get past them. Bearing in mind, I'm walking with a pram as well. So, I can't get past. So I was, in my head I was effing and jeffing, or, trying to get past them. I couldn't get past them down the whole street. It was fucking horrific.
They're like psychic blockers.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. They're like saying, you go step one way and they'll step the same fucking way.
Yeah.
I had to wait till I had a bit of a gap between that awesome little gap between Funland and what used to be Grab City. It's where the bridge is. There's like a little bit of pavement that goes towards the promenade, like a little pathway between, and there's a little bit extra bit of space. So I just literally, sprinted around the outside of them and was on my way. But it gave me the inspiration for this idea. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this. And it was one of the reasons I've had this topic written down for a while, but it was like, what would I actually change? And what I would actually change is in between the months of March and October, there will be a line painted down the middle of every single pavement in Blackpool. And one lane will be designated for locals. People who just want to get from A to B. And the other line will be designated for holidaymakers and will be enforced from March to November. Every year.
That's not going to fucking work if I go there. You ain't telling me where to walk.
Just put an electric fence down the middle. Job done.
Yeah, you'd have that thing, mate, where people come in and say, you can't tell us where to walk. It's against our human rights.
It's against my human right to be a fucking arsehole and not let me fucking through.
This whole thing of gender comes into it as well. Like, you'll have people saying, like, you can't tell me where to walk. It's like, you can't classify him as a tourist.
Do you want to know, when you first said it, I thought it was going completely fucking homophobe there, and it was going to be a line going down the street, one side for gays and one side for normals. Just popped into my head as you were saying it. I was thinking, that's a bit fucking harsh, isn't it? Isn't Blackpool mostly gay?
It's the gay capital of the north.
Yeah.
It's one of the few towns that I know of. Manchester has Chinatown. We have like the gay area. Where it's just
that's why it popped into my head.
Yeah, it's just gay bars and everything. Or even hotels that are gay themed. It's nice. Obviously, we've got that sort of area where people can feel comfortable being like that. It's one of the few areas I know. It's like, say, Blackpool is known as the gay capital of the north. But it's also known as Las Vegas of the north, and that one's complete bollocks. But there you go. But Coxy, what would you change? Obviously, you thought has that given you your inspiration, your food for thought that you may need? No.
It's not that. It just all it was a load of distortion. And it just came from again. The end is like really clearly, and it's like it's trying to make head or tail of it. And
this is going to be a fun evening.
Himself.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun evening.
Coxy, what do you think?
Yeah, that was pretty much all I heard.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Have
This
you
is
gone
gonna be-
into your Skype and fiddled with any of the settings?
With mine, I've not touched Skype. I've not touched it.
To be fair, I literally just loaded it up and it came up saying we've installed new updates or whatever. Or, we've updated Skype for you.
And that's what it is. They don't
I'm
have.
guessing-
Here's the thing, though. You don't even have the option to downgrade it, do you?
No.
But hey ho.
Yeah, Skype.
I have a
think
sneaky feeling this is going to be a shorter episode. I think.
we need Skype as the integration for Spreaker because it's the integrated to go live, isn't it? Otherwise,
Yes.
they can't go live without it on this format unless Xander comes to Blackpool.
Mm.
You know, I've just checked my Skype update and it says there's a new version available. Get the latest version now.
Don't. Don't.
Because mine's like, you're updated.
You see, I've not updated mine. Mine's just stayed the same as it is. So, thank fuck.
Maybe that's why.
Possibly. I'd say that I've not even been offered an update. So,
Oh, neither had I. I just clicked on the tools, or no, the help, and the check for update.
I may have to do this after the show. Make sure, obviously, we're all cooking on the singing off the same sheet. Perhaps, maybe that could be why. We shall see.
Yeah, I'll have a burger and a fries.
This isn't going to work, is it, lads?
So, yeah, the one thing I'd change about Blackpool, anyway, getting back on topic, I'd just have to make it a year-round town rather than fucking seasonal. Because it's at the end of the day, it doesn't benefit. The fact this town is seasonal benefits no one.
I mean, obviously, you're working and you've obviously pretty much saving every penny you've got just to get through the winter.
So it's just one of them. It's unless you're in a sort of an industry where you have job security. It's like a joke popped up today on my time hop, and it's like it's on my status I posted on Facebook about 7 years ago, and he said, "What does the toilet have that you don't? Job security."
It's true, though. I mean, you always need a toilet. But hey ho. Xander, of your brief experience of being in Blackpool, what would you change?
My brief experience, I actually stayed down there for 2 weeks and worked down there for 2 weeks. That's my whole experience of Blackpool. And then having you moan about it for years.
This is true.
I don't know. Move you lot out and move you to a sensible area like Scotland.
To be honest with you, if you could fund it, I wouldn't say no. I really wouldn't. It's got to be better than this shit, though. Absolutely. Yeah. Am I still distorting?
That was almost nonsense.
Oh, great. I don't think this is going to work, is it, lads?
Try and check if you've got an update.
I'll just check now, check my Skype. But I don't think this is going to work, lads.
Well, remember, we can update Skype, we can jump in and out the call, and it's not going to affect our stream. Because that's through Spreaker.
Yeah,
Where
the
was
problem is as soon as the call hits finish, that's automatically published.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about if he's just on Skype? Will that end it completely?
Yeah, because I would have to end the recording on Spreaker. So
Yeah, so you can still keep recording, but without Skype.
yeah, but the problem is without Skype, I would have no input from you guys, so it would be dead air.
Yeah, but you're updating it, you fanny, and then we'll rejoin, and everything should be sparkly and rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we'll have just audio nothingness.
What, for 20 seconds? It's just like Aaron's on the show.
I'm not looking. It's not showing me that I've got any.
You, Darren.
It's not showing me if I've got any updates. Oh, hang on, automatic updates. With automatic updates, Skype will update itself. It apparently does it automatically.
If you go on help and go and check for updates.
Okay.
That's what I did, and it said I had one, so I downloaded it. Mine's sitting ready to install.
There is a new version available.
See? This
So
could be a
mine.
problem.
This could be
They're
my
shitting
problem.
they're shitting all over the old version on us.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, tell you what we're going to do. I don't
Click
know.
download first, you fool.
Yeah, so I'm downloading now. And it's installing. It's going to disconnect me for a few seconds, so we may have to stop the show briefly.
We'll find out, won't we?
We will find out, but I think it will. Almost
Entertaining,
certainly.
at least.
This is it. What's going to happen?
Make Bing my search engine? No. Make MSN my homepage? No. Fuck off.
Oh,
Don't push.
are you doing this? Oh, someone drops out.
Xander.
So yeah, I'm going to disappear. If that's the case.
We'll try again.
We'll try again. So tell you what we're going to do. I know we've had half an hour of audio sort of like mumble shit. We are going to have an extended break and we'll be right back. So if you are listening to us live, so yeah, see quick, apparently. But I don't know, fuck it. I don't know what mine's doing now. Oh, there you go, Sky Update. Click here to go online and download the upgrade manually. Download the Skype has failed. Oh, great. Okay. Right, well, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to stop the show and we'll be right back anyway. So, yes, if you're listening live, just, follow us and you'll be notified when we're back. So, back after a short while.
Bye.